Vienna, December 1791. A young man lies dying. He is weak, in pain, barely able to breathe. Yet even now, his mind is still hearing music. Not ordinary music, but something haunting, something unfinished. A requiem, a song for the dead. And strangely, he believes he is writing it for himself.
I believe I am writing this for my own death.
At only 35 years old, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart would die suddenly, leaving behind mystery, unfinished music, and a family bloodline that would completely disappear. But how did the greatest musical genius in history end up buried in an unmarked grave? And why are there no living descendants of Mozart today? Tonight, we uncover the shocking truth. (1756) Salzburg. Europe had never seen anything like this child. At age 3, he was copying notes. At 5, he composed music. At 6, he performed before kings and queens. People didn't know what to call him. Prodigy? Miracle? Gift from God? Even adults stood speechless, watching his tiny fingers dance across piano keys.
See that?
What was that?
Possible.
But behind the genius was a father with enormous ambition, Leopold Mozart, teacher, manager, controller, a man determined to show Europe that his son was extraordinary, and so began years of exhausting travel. Thousands of miles, cold nights, dangerous roads, all for music. Mozart became famous across Europe before he even became a teenager. But genius comes with a price. Mozart's childhood wasn't normal. No real friends, no stability, no freedom. Every performance had to be perfect. Every audience had to be impressed. And, slowly, the cheerful child genius began craving independence.
This pressure is unbearable. I must be free to compose as I wish. You will compose what I dictate, or you will have nothing.
You demand too much of me. I cannot agree to this.
As he entered adulthood, Mozart wanted something radical. Freedom from his father. Freedom from employers. Freedom to create music his own way. And so, he left Salzburg for Vienna, a decision that would change everything. Vienna was the center of music, and Mozart arrived like a storm. Audiences were stunned. His music was bold, emotional, alive. Soon, the city couldn't stop talking about him.
Bravo! Bravo, bravo!
And then he fell in love. Constanze Weber. Their romance shocked many people. His father disapproved, but Mozart married her anyway.
I take thee as my beloved wife,
I take thee as my beloved husband,
to have and to hold from this day forward.
For a moment, life seemed beautiful, but underneath the success, chaos was growing. Mozart spent money recklessly, lavish clothes, luxury living, parties, yet his income constantly fluctuated. Some months he was celebrated, other months nearly broke.
Cellos, mind your intonation in the third bar. And the tempo must remain absolutely steady, gentlemen.
And yet somehow, during the stress, during the pressure, Mozart created music that changed the world forever. His music carried emotion people had never heard before. Joy, fear, love, darkness. It was as if Mozart understood the human soul itself. But by the late 1700s, things began collapsing. Money problems worsened. His health declined, and whispers spread across Vienna. Some believed Mozart was overworked. Others believed he had enemies. And then, a mysterious stranger arrived with an unusual request. The stranger wanted Mozart to compose a Requiem, a funeral mass. Mozart accepted, but as he wrote, he became obsessed, paranoid, terrified. He began telling friends something chilling.
I believe I am writing this for my own death.
December 1791. Mozart became seriously ill. High fever,
The swelling,
extreme
and the fever
pain.
rages.
Doctors were helpless. And then, the genius was gone, at only 35 years old. But the mystery had only begun. What killed Mozart? Some claimed disease. Others believed poisoning. Rumors spread that rival composer Antonio Salieri had murdered him out of jealousy. A rumor so powerful, it survived for centuries. But historians still debate the truth today. No one knows for certain.
Envy is a powerful motivator, my friend.
And then came the heartbreaking part. The man who filled royal theaters was buried quietly. No massive crowd, no grand monument, no marked grave. The exact location of Mozart's remains may never be known. One of history's greatest geniuses vanished into silence. Mozart had 6 children, but tragedy struck repeatedly. 4 died in infancy. Only 2 sons survived: Karl Thomas Mozart and Franz Xaver Wolfgang Mozart. Neither had children. And just like that, the Mozart bloodline ended forever.
Very good. Now gently press the pedal right there. Hold that note for 2 counts.
Andante maestoso.
Allegro vivace.
Yet somehow, Mozart never truly died. His music escaped time. It crossed centuries, crossed oceans, crossed generations. Today, his melodies still echo through concert halls, movies, weddings, headphones, and hearts. His family name may have ended, but his art became immortal. And perhaps that is the greatest legacy of all.